were scared. She says she knows Newton is seeing her, but she misses the latter so much. She cries, hugging Newton's photo. She asks Newton to bless her and Rishi. She hopes everything becomes fine. Abhimanyu asks Tanushree to not think about marriage rituals. Tanushree says Rishi doesn't care whether his mother attends his marriage or not. And Jhanak changed Rishi completely. Abhimanyu asks her not to feel hurt. He says Rishi doesn't need their permission and doesn't want their blessings, so Rishi won't come to them if he faces any problems in the marriage life then. Dadabai says that won't happen. Puthul asks Tanushree and Abhimanyu to come and attend their son's marriage. She drags them from there. Dadabai requests Indumti to come with him. He says Rishi is their responsibility, so they should attend all the rituals. He takes her from there. Rishi asks Tanushree to not get angry and become part of his happiness. Sanjbadi asks how the Haldi ritual can happen without elders of the family. Puthul takes Tanushree to the marriage mandip. Tanushree applies Haldi on Rishi. Then Indumti applies Haldi on Rishi. Rishi gets happy. Sanjbadi says now it's Janak's turn. Puthul says she will bring Jhanak. She goes inside. On the other side, Aditi thinks about the divorce decision. She says her and Rishi's relationship ended just like that. She wonders whether she was strong or acted like she was strong, because this divorce broke her completely. She recalls how Kaushik held her hand outside family court. She says that day she felt like someone supported her during the storm. Arshi comes there and says she is frustrated. Aditi asks Arshi what happened. Arshi says Rishi ruined Aditi's life, and now he is marrying Jhanak. Aditi asks Arshi to leave it. Arshi says in the past Newton won, and today Newton's daughter won, and she is broken as a mother. She sees Anirudh is leaving wearing a traditional outfit. She stops him and asks him where he is going. Anirudh lies. He is going for an official function. Aditi asks him whether it's official or personal. Meanwhile, Puthul helps Jhanak to sit for the Haldi ceremony. Sanjbadi says no. One has come from Janak's family yet. Puthul asks Jhanak to not feel bad. Dadabai says he will apply Haldi to his sweet daughter. Parashar comes there with villagers. Jhanak gets happy seeing them. Dadabai welcomes them. Jhanak hugs Parashar and cries. Parashar asks her not to cry on a happy day. Dadabai tells Parashar to begin the Haldi ceremony. Parashar says Dadabai is older, so the latter should begin it. Jhanak asks them to do it together, because they both are like her father, and both of them are important to her. They apply Haldi on Jhanak. Rishi thinks Anirudh could not come. He picks up Dig's call and goes to his room. Arshi asks Anirudh to tell the truth, and asks whether Anirudh is going for Rishi and Janak's Haldi ceremony. Anirudh says Arshi is assuming things. Arshi asks whether Anirudh took responsibility for Janak's marriage. Anirudh tells her that it was important for him to do. Arshi says Jhanak snatched everything from Aditi, but Anirudh is supporting Jhanak. Aditi tells Anirudh that she will think she doesn't matter to him if he goes to attend Janak's Haldi ceremony today. Anirudh tells her that she is his daughter. Aditi says their relationship will end if Anirudh goes there today. Anirudh tells her that he won't do anything against her. Arshi asks him to prove it. Anirudh says Aditi took divorce willingly, and Jhanak is getting married willingly, so why can he attend her marriage? Aditi gets shocked hearing this. Arshi tells Anirudh to choose Aditi. Anirudh says he won't go and goes inside. Rishi comes downstairs wearing a uniform. He says he has urgent work, so he has to go. He leaves from there. Later, Ankush tells his men that Dig hired Rishi to catch him, so he changed his plan. He sends his men to kidnap Jhanak. Rishi reaches Ankush's location with his team. Rishi asks Ankush to not try to act smart now. Ankush laughs. He says Rishi did not do his job well, and he won't back off no matter what. Rishi says enough of dialogues. The episode begins with Dridaman welcoming everyone to Mata Ki Chowki, and it is Rishi's friend's plan. The host says tonight is dedicated to Jhanak and Rishi. and she invited a special couple. Angyan and his wife, Vrinda, come there. The host introduces Angad and Vrinda to everyone. Everyone claps for them. The host says Srimati Anuradha has arrived to bless our couple, Rishi and Jhanak. Srimati Anuradha comes there. Everyone claps for her. The host welcomes her. Then Dadabai welcomes her. Rishi and Jhanak take her blessings. She blesses them, saying Madhurani will keep them happy always. The host tells everyone to take their seats. Vrinda helps Jhanak to adjust her sari. Jhanak says thanks to Vrinda. Vrinda asks Jhanak to always remember that the ones who support them in their difficult time are their loved ones. Jhanak nods at Vrinda. She tells Vrinda thanks for helping her. Angad tells Rishi that life won't be perfect always, and he can cross all the obstacles if his intentions are right then. Rishi hugs Angad and thanks him. Srimati Anuradha starts singing the Jai Am Gauri song. Everyone enjoys it. Kids dance. Then everyone claps. Srimati Anuradha says God makes couples, and Rishi and Jhanak look like they are made for each other for 7 births. Angad tells Vrinda that they also made for each other for all of their births. Srimati Anuradha advises Rishi and Jhanak to stay as each other's support. She blesses them. And this Sangeet ceremony becomes special with Mata Ki Chauki. She starts singing the next song. Then she starts singing the Jai Mata Di song. Everyone claps. Angad tells Rishi that he will see the latter later. He hugs Rishi. Vrinda hugs Jhanak. Jhanak asks them to come definitely. Angad agrees and leaves from there with Rind. Srimati Anuradha says thanks to Dridaman and Sanjbadi for inviting her. She tells Rishi and Jhanak that every day will be different from each other and they should just hold each other's hand. She tells Rishi's family to accept that a new daughter is coming to their family. Dadabai nods at her. Jhanak gives thanks to Srimati Anuradha for coming. Srimati Anuradha leaves. From there, the host says now it's time to celebrate the Sangeet. Dridaman asks everyone to come to attend the Sangeet ceremony. Later, Rishi and Jhanak Sangeet ceremony begins. Dadabai asks Puthul whether she talked to Tanushree. Dridaman says they have a lot of work and they can't go to convince them. Again, Dadabai says Rishi is not doing anything wrong, and they should understand that. And he can't see his family breaking. He asks Dridaman and Sanjbadi to manage the guests. He goes to Indumdi and asks her why she is sad. Indumdi tells him that injustice happened with Aditi. He gives a sari to her and asks her to come wearing this. Meanwhile, Puthul gives outfits to Abhimanyu, Tanushree, and Payal. Tanushree says Rishi did wrong with Aditi and is now marrying Jhanak, so she can't participate in this wrong thing. Puthul says she should have done that too. Abhimanyu says Puthul got cheated on, so she can do that. But Rishi betrayed Aditi and is now remarrying, which is not fair. Puthul says Rishi will feel it if they don't attend the Sangeet ceremony then. She forces them to wear their outfits. The episode begins with Arshi saying they should begin the Ashirvad ceremony. Anirudh says he has to go for an hour for an urgent meeting. Arshi asks him how he can leave when everything is ready. She tells him to cancel the meeting. Anirudh says his client has an emergency, so the meeting can't be postponed. Kaushik's father says he understands as a businessman. Babu asks Anirudh to go, saying he will manage everything. Aditi asks Anirudh whether he is sure he will return on time. Arshi asks how Anirudh can skip Aditi's Ashirvad ceremony. Aditi says Anirudh may skip her marriage too. She tells him that today is Janak's marriage. Anirudh tells her that he is going for a meeting. Kaushik tells Anirudh to return as soon as possible. Anirudh thanks them for understanding. Later, Anirudh goes to Rishi's house. Everyone gets shocked seeing Anirudh. There, Anirudh tells Dadabai that he wants to do Janak's Kanyadaan. Parashar says he doesn't have any problem because Anirudh is the biological father of Jhanak. Abhimanyu says they don't have any issue but can't say what Jhanak will say. Dridaman says Jhanak won't oppose Anirudh. Jhanak asks why Anirudh would do her Kanyadaan. She says Parashar will do her Kanyadaan. Anirudh says he understands Jhanak's anger, but he committed sin unknowingly, and he wants to prove Jhanak is his daughter by doing her Kanyadaan. He requests her to let him do this. Jhanak tells him that she doesn't need him and she has Parashar. Dadabai tells Jhanak that Anirudh has the right to do her Kanyadaan. Dridaman tells Jhanak that even Parashar doesn't have any problem. Parashar asks Jhanak to agree. Anirudh begs Jhanak to give him permission to fulfill his responsibility as a father. He says he skipped Aditi's Ashirvad ceremony to attend Janak's marriage. Rishi asks Jhanak to let Anirudh do Kanyadaan. Jhanak cries. Anirudh asks her not to cry, and he will support Jhanak always if she gives him a chance then. Jhanak tells him that she suffered a lot because of him and Newton died because of him. Anirudh says that's why he wants a chance to give happiness to Jhanak. Dridaman asks Jhanak and Rishi to sit. He tells Anirudh to do Kanyadaan. Rishi and Jhanak sit on the marriage mandip. Meanwhile, Aditi and Kaushik's Ashirvad ceremony begins. Kaushik's mother performs the ritual. Then she gives a gift to Aditi. Arshi says the necklace is really beautiful. She tells Aditi to take blessings. Aditi and Kaushik take Kaushik's parents' blessings. Then they take Bablu and Anjana's blessings. Arshi performs a ritual. She gives gifts to Kaushik. Kaushik takes Arshi's blessings. Arshi tells Kaushik's mother that Aditi is a special girl, and she hopes Aditi will get care and love. Kaushik's mother says her son is a diamond, and her son knows too. Recognize another diamond. That's why he chose Aditi. Kaushik's father says he is lucky. That's why Aditi is going to become his daughter-in-law. Rishi and Jhanak exchange marriage garlands. Anirudh performs the Kanyadaan ritual. Rishi and Jhanak start taking fears. Then they sit on the marriage mandip. Rishi fills vermilion on Janak's forehead. Arshi says the Ashirvad ceremony is over, and Anirudh has not returned yet. Kaushik's father says they have to go home too, and Anirudh is not picking up the call. Arshi apologizes to them on behalf of Anirudh. Kaushik says that's fine, and it would have been good if they could have eaten together then. Kaushik's mother says Anirudh should be with his daughter today. Kaushik says Anirudh should have picked up the call at least, and they deserve this much respect at least. He asks why Anirudh didn't call them when he knows they are waiting for him to eat. Arshi says let's eat. Kaushik says not today, and when Anirudh gets time they will eat. Kaushik's mother says they can't eat without Anirudh. The episode ends.